Somebody call a doctor because bad medicine is back. That's Diamond Dave Damone. This is the Appleton Oak. I'm Mason Quinn. Folks, today the time has arrived. We are wrapping up season 2 of Walking Dead Dead City. This is episode 8, of course. And I'm really looking forward to seeing how they wrap things up for us. Are they going to leave it open? Or are they going to give us some closure? We'll see.
Yeah, as of right now, I don't know that season 3 has been greenlit, and
We'll have to look after.
so yeah, I'm in the same boat as you, Mason Quinn. Are they going to try to put a nice bow on this story with Negan and Maggie, or are we going to try to leave it open-ended? I suppose they could kind of do both-ish. The universe has a way of doing that, or at least the Walking Dead universe.
Maybe
but
they should just go home.
a lot going on, especially after the last episode, so we shall see.
Yeah, really looking forward to seeing how they're going to put a bow on season 2. At the moment of this recording, we did not look to see if season 3 is going. So I don't know if we're going to see season 3 or if it's already been greenlit. We just didn't hear about it. Either way, looking forward to seeing how they're going to wrap this up. And then, please, just Gimple, just give us the reunion after Daryl is done. Just give us the goddamn.
It's never ending.
Just give us the goddamn reunion before we get too old. Somebody dies in real life.
Then
Either
what?
way, just give us the goddamn reunion, then do your spin-offs. Let's go! Oh, she took a nice bump on the head.
That's the handcuff? Is some wire?
Hey, honestly, that's
I like
not-
that. Pulled
that's-
right out of the wall. That's cool.
yeah, that's actually pretty unique.
Oh, well, she wouldn't be able to. She can't get one hand to the other to untie it. That's the trick here.
Or you can't even get that leverage now to,
Yeah. Really yank on it.
because you're pulled back. So unless you're doing a lot of chest flies.
Interesting.
Look what you did, you little jerk, Herschel. Come on, Marshall. It's your time to shine.
Digging the music. All right, officially now, Herschel is. I'm not a fan of Herschel.
Quite a
Like,
gash.
look at his mom.
Yeah.
He was part of this.
Part of it's he in his head. He thinks it's for her own good.
All Carl ever did was
Oh, look at that shot.
shit to his dad and eat some pudding. Ooh, everybody's turning in their weapons.
Why would they be turning him in?
Well, hello. Fuck off. I've got good news. Negan's willing to meet. I better get the fucking keys to the city when this is all done. Call me mayor.
Any sign of the girl yet?
So long ago, these same weapons were used for the same purpose. That's how long we've been at this killing thing.
I asked you about the girl.
What?
The girl.
Oh, the girl. Oh, I'm sure she's fine. Yeah, she was catching up to that woman and her kid. You're already making new friends.
The Marshal thinks everybody's out of their mind. That's the look he gives to everybody.
Well, I mean, is he that far off base
like-
in this
like-
world?
Chevy Chase in Christmas Vacation.
Where was she? She came to me. She said that she'd kill Negan. I don't know, sick or hurt, so we just gave her a lift. Clearly, she didn't pull it off, right?
Because she doesn't want to kill him. She's confused. It's not.
Is she like his kid or something?
Oh,
Knew
he
that
got
was
him
coming.
good.
I knew Negan mattered to her. So if things go sideways for us, she's our insurance.
You touch her, and I swear to God, that'll be the last thing you do.
I'm not saying it needs to go down that way. I hope it doesn't, truly.
Right.
Behind all this gruff cowboy act, you're a softie.
I learned something about you, too.
Yeah.
I think you're all completely effed.
They're asking for you upstairs.
The show's about to start. You don't have to stick around if you don't have the stomach for it.
I'm with you all the way.
To the end of the line.
I think you know what you're getting into, buddy.
Although, I guess I could be here more in spirit, per se. Open, or I'll just...
Toodles.
No, if he hangs around, he's done for sure.
I'd be screaming, where's my goddamn son right now? We need to have a talk.
Okay, so if you can't get her
You're
Mouth
grounded.
It's an interesting way to tie somebody up.
Glenn is spinning in his grave right now. Yeah, just keep the force.
Oh, you
Force on it.
fucked up and left that on the...
Oh, don't drop.
I was hoping we'd get to meet. You're everything. I was expecting and more.
Where's my son?
Oh, he's here of his own volition. You must be famished.
I got a headache thanks to you.
Aren't you supposed to be dead?
That was one of the already dead. I let her burn until she got nice and crispy.
Oh, yeah, she
What
noticed.
are you up to?
She knows the key's gone. By the way, that seems like it would take forever.
Yeah, trying to cut through copper wire.
Give it.
Come a little closer
I
to
don't
Maggie.
want to have to punish you.
Like, take my toe?
You're not gonna.
Or anyone else.
Oh, there it is.
I still think Maggie could take her. Even tied up.
Well, yes, she could take her. She's a little bit of a precarious situation, though.
Hey, still, bravo to whoever thought of that, because to me that's genius in the apocalypse. Having, let's pull that wire.
Right out of the walls. And
There he is.
there he is. See if they give our guy some love this episode.
Careful, careful. Down. Watch your fingers. Gentle. Good. I figured you could use a new piece, to help pull the room together. Seeing as how that old one's been there for 150 years. Call it a housewarming gift. Where's your buddy, by the way?
Oh, the Croat. He taking a leave of absence. Some shit like that. Oh, got something for you too. A little welcome gift.
Little gift
See, I
for
know
ya.
we have a little talking to do. We got to plot our next moves, right? We both know that New Babylon isn't done with us yet. So please step up.
Remember the story
Help
from
yourselves.
earlier?
Yep. With Negan.
Negan gave
feeding
him the
walker
walker
meat.
meat.
We ate before we came. I don't think we should waste any more time. Rather than food, let's just dive into our thoughts. I've got so many.
Oh, I have no doubt. But see, the thing is,
Two
so
guys
much
who don't
work was
trust
put
each
into
other.
this big, beautiful feast that I'd hate to have it go to waste. I'd feel like such a bad host.
He knows.
They both know they're each full of shit.
You eat. We'll wait.
You think I put something in the food? Your loss.
What is that, eel or something?
Oh, they have meat on the back. Special meat to eat by hand.
Mhm.
Not the ribs.
Oh,
Oh,
Uh-oh.
We good?
We're good.
oh, here we go.
Oh, or not.
Oh, what a twist. That was fantastic. I don't know how they kept him quiet, but it was cool.
Yeah, that is interesting. How did they keep them all quiet?
and look, now it's going to be a ring of fire.
Yep.
Because it was
All the
just
pews.
one bench
Yep.
or two.
Two, but all the way around.
Either way,
No. Get back. Everyone back.
I
Oh,
like that though.
that was
Because
nice.
I was thinking the food too.
The old world was rigged, designed to break us and rip us apart. But Herschel never knew that world, which is why he can dream up something that you and I never could. We'll, of course, need someone to protect that new world. I'd hoped that person could be Negan. Herschel told me what you were capable of. You still haven't given up. I'm only sorry it took me so long to see it.
So that is what all of this is about. You want me to come at Negan.
I would have thought that we would have this in common, wanting Negan dead. You can't let it go. You can't let him go. And how could you? He murdered your husband.
I did say it. No exceptions.
Well, back to it.
He needed you. How could you be there for him when you couldn't be there for yourself?
I mean,
It's okay, man.
she's not wrong.
You can still get him back. Only you can stop him. Only you can kill him. Don't do it for me. Do it for you.
Hey, do
Oh,
it
she
for
is
you.
spinning a yarn for her.
Do it for you. Do it for Glenn.
Set yourselves free.
This is a
Technically,
line
she was
of-
fine until she had to go back. So
He's just eating the apple.
Yeah, that high kick.
Hiya!
Oh, this guy's
Oh, he
taking
gone.
3.
Oh, here goes our boy. I think we're gonna lose him.
Nah, Marshall's gonna be fine.
Got you!
I'll push it.
So you try to put a hole in the floor? Oh, it's had all the
it's
weaponry.
loaded.
He loaded the weapons in the statue, the old Trojan horse.
Yeah.
Ha! Brought you a gift. They pull the
know-
old Trojan horse on Negan.
If we had some variants.
And
different back.
look at who he's locked into.
Yep.
Go!
Picking up Lucille 2.0.
I like how he did a little drag there first.
That's
Oh,
why.
that's our flamethrower.
Why would you
guy.
take out one of your own? Oh, it was. I
He
guess
got
it was.
bit,
It was
bro.
Negan's. Negan's crew.
Oh! Boom! I like these slow motion shots.
Get you really immersed in. Oh, here we go.
Oh gosh, she's gonna torch this guy.
Yeah, I don't know why I was thinking that was one of his, but it's Negan's crew that has the flamethrowers.
You gotta lead him a little more.
That's like the face he's had 90% of
I know, the
the
whole show.
of season 2.
Well.
Oh, hey mom, sorry I tied you up with wire.
Look at Maggie's wrist.
Mm-hmm.
This is a odd way to have a therapy session there, Herschel.
I didn't know she'd hit your head like that.
Bullshit.
Well, Michael Jordan said it best.
I'm sorry. She said that you talk.
I'm not over it. I've never been over it.
Well, how could you?
No matter how hard I try, I can't seem to do it. Sorry.
I know you try. It's not working. I want us to be a family. I want to move on and be free. But there's only one way. We can just be done with it. We can start over.
Go back to Alexandria, Hilltop.
I'm not believing any of this bullshit.
I don't think Maggie believes it either.
Yeah, it was just an assassination attempt from her.
Mm-hmm.
Do my bidding for me.
So this is what you use to encrust the bodies. The bombs.
You really came up here just to look at those cannons?
It's because of them that you defeated New Babylon on the water. If history were a conflagration...
Or is it because you're a huge who doesn't want to be at the church while shit goes down?
Is he gonna surprise us this episode?
Was that boat there before?
Oh, it's a lot of canoes and boats.
There's a lot of canoes.
Oh! See you later.
Who are you with?
New Babylon.
Babylon.
Technically.
Hard to find a more reliable firearm than a double-barrel break-open shotgun.
Look at all the destruction over methane.
Man, I wish we could have had Kim Coates on the regular show.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no.
Don't be scared.
Oh,
jeez.
What?
What? Just whistle for me, please, Negan. Just one more time.
Is that good enough?
It was him. The rest of his people, they're hiding in the park. Negan, I know things about New Babylon. I know how they operate. And with the methane, we can beat them.
We know.
And then we can bring back the old world.
Oh, shit.
The way it
Maggie's
used
there
to be, not
already.
just a couple of blocks, but the whole city, the whole fucking planet. And then you and me will be back on top.
You bring back the city, guys like you don't exist.
Right.
Oh, no.
Eeny.
This is going to happen, and she's going to watch it, and it's going to bring back everything Dama just said.
Yep.
Plus her memory of Glenn.
You too, Marshall.
What? Marshall was kind of helping you out.
Boy, we got a Glenn Abraham situation here.
Kind of helping you out. He was feeding Kim swords.
He wanted to save Ginny, though.
Negan doesn't know that.
Oh boy.
There you go. He leaned back a little bit.
There it is.
Eeny,
Oh,
meeny,
we're doing it.
mo. Catch.
Oh, it's all coming back to her.
If he
Oh,
hollers,
did they buy the footage from the original?
let him go.
Mighty Mo.
My mother.
Mo! You know what? Fuck it. See, you're the one that I really want to kill first.
Negan, no, come on, please. Please! There's nothing we can't do, you and me. The methane!
Methane. The goddamn methane. That is all you talk about. You really want the methane that bad?
Oh.
Oh, Kim's not going to be there for season 3 if it's greenlit.
No. Oh, wow.
Oh, fuck. I wasn't expecting that death.
Oh, now the bat.
Thanks for your service, Kim Coates.
Thank you, Kim. You were very entertaining.
Yep.
Oh, well, we still got it.
Oh, that was a great
Maggie.
shot. Not great for Maggie, but a great shot.
Yeah.
I got this. Shouldn't have come here. Glad you did. You should have shot me when you had the chance. Thing is now, well, now it's too late.
Maggie to come up on behind him.
Yeah, Maggie's going to get the jump on him.
Oh. And the red shirts. Oh, 2 for 1. Hit him with the zapper.
Maggie's going to get Negan here.
Whatever you think you saw, it's not like that. I was protecting her.
So fucking sick of maybes.
What a line.
What the fuck?
Oh, right in the back.
Is that an oblique shot?
That looked right in the vertebrae.
That's like in the back. We are not. Oh, God. Now he's just running away? We didn't
Took a knife right in the spine.
And that's how Maggie got the bat. You see, he's holding the front.
Yeah, isn't that where your kidneys are?
Oh,
Yeah,
mother.
That's not
We
good.
actually get
Excuse me, just
Negan
to the
written
right
off.
of his spine. Now it looks like it's further out.
Is Negan going to get to Ginny in time?
Maggie's not doing it.
Now it looks
That was the best she could do right there.
Now it looks like an oblique shot.
Oh, she
Ain't
turned.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, yep.
No. No.
Maggie, you're going to take the guilt? Just as much as Negan here?
They showed the little stuffed animal and the medicine.
Just adding more pain to Negan.
Whoa.
Sorry, I just stabbed you.
In your kidneys.
That's pretty middle-ish.
Oh, that. Oof.
What is happening here?
You got no choice.
Oh. You could have pulled it straight out.
Well, he did.
I was so busy looking out for her. Thinking I was looking out for her. I missed it. Now she died alone.
There's something I gotta do.
We're just adding more complexity to the relationship.
What is going on?
Just add more complexity. There's
So
no
she
way.
stabs him in the middle of the back, and then okay, I got
Dude,
that.
there's no way she was ever going to take him out. She's had 14 million other tries
That's true.
prior to
And
that.
chances.
Oh, how I feel about any of this, guys. This is exhausting. I stabbed Negan in the back, but didn't finish it.
You promised me. You said we could start over, but you didn't mean it. It's the same as it always is.
Herschel? Let's take 5, kid.
You were wrong. And
Ain't
killing
like it
Negan
was
would only make
before.
it worse.
Don't! It doesn't matter. She and I'll get there together.
I know what you're going through. You want to hurt me. You want to hurt me back. Just
Right,
like...
because you got it all figured out. Because you did it so fucking perfectly yourself.
Oh.
Watch your mouth, young man. It's your mother.
Just know I will always be here for you. I won't leave the city.
Oh, no. You need to leave, Maggie.
Oh, she's giving him some freedom.
I'm not leaving the city. I'm not leaving.
Dude, why didn't
fucking
we
leaving.
just continue the main show? You could have had Judith take Carl's spot, and we
So
could have
now
had
he's
the
okay.
whole
Just took a
comic arc.
knife to the middle of the back and he's good.
Well, Dave, it wasn't total middle.
Pretty friggin' close.
The knife was this big. What does it hit when it goes just to the left or right?
Ah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about physics, Dave.
Oh, there's New Babylon.
Second wave.
That's it then. I'll get the methane and
So where do we go from here?
Marshall's just over all this shit.
Well, let's not forget, Marshall told everybody back at New Babylon,
Walking through the woods, a man comes to a fork in his path. To go left is to go home, his past. To go right is to go out into the unknown, his future.
Back home to the way things were. But all that's waiting for
Oh,
him
he made it.
is an old story.
but there's nothing there for him either. Because what's the future without the past?
The truth is, there is only one way forward. One way to move on. We gotta work through what was.
To get to what will be.
Sometimes we see where we're headed,
But then we lose our footing.
so that it feels like we'll never get up again.
But we do. We help each other up.
And the path becomes much clearer now.
We move on.
Together.
There it is.
And we get there.
Finally, no more.
What a friggin' zero of an episode.
I don't know how I feel.
It was a complete waste of time. Nothing happened. We lost Kim Coates.
No, well, something happened. New Babylon now has the methane. Herschel has made his decision.
Yeah,
he
but
chose Dama.
He chose Dama, but Dama's screwed.
Well,
she can't hold
hold
back
on. I'm
New
answering.
Babylon.
I'm giving you the tidbits of what you said. Nothing happened.
Nothing.
So, again, New Babylon has the methane. Herschel made his choice. Maggie and Negan are now, and a Marshall, are now a team moving forward. So those are the things that technically happened.
She
Did you
stabbed
like it?
him.
That's a different.
She stabbed
that's
him.
a
She
different one.
basically stabbed him in the spine.
right to the next to his spine.
He shouldn't even be walking.
Well, look, we joke all the fuck time on this channel, and every fucking movie and TV show does it. Oblique shot, right? Why the oblique shot? Is it cliche? Of course it is, but it shows that somebody was injured and whatever. One time, Peaky Blinders, they gave us the collarbone shot, which show, because sometimes, every once in
Yeah.
a while, they'll do an in and out clean through the shoulder. Hollywood loves
Okay,
the
so
in-
real quick, as of today, no news on cancellation or a season 3.
Well, you know what? Just fucking
So-
put a fork in it. I'm done. Yeah, what? So she stabs him right next to his fucking spine.
Like deep.
How big
Deep.
was this knife? It looked pretty fucking big.
It did.
And
It
he's
was
not
at least
a
3-4
thick
inches.
gentleman. So if his fucking torso's this big and it went halfway in, does that not hit anything vital? Let's run back the tape. That's the beauty of what we do here.
Well, keep going because it's going to be.
Yeah, it'd be a minute before he finds the knife. But like, I'm just so upset because this finale could have gone so many different ways, and instead, all it turned out to be was just a giant tease for the next season, which may or may not happen. So if it doesn't happen, they're just going to have to tie in something maybe with Daryl last minute, or if they eventually are going to give us the reunion. But for me, like, Look, it doesn't even matter if New Babylon takes over the city. Who cares? Because Dama's out of there. Kim Coates is gone. Croats, who knows where.
So again, you got to play out the hypothetical now.
If New Babylon gets the methane, there's still no match for the Commonwealth.
Well, they will be because of the methane. They laid it out all season long with Marshall.
They're gonna start getting tanks.
They let it all through all season with the Marshal, saying if New Babylon gets the methane, he listed off like 10 different things.
The Commonwealth has attack choppers. And
Commonwealth?
Or not Commonwealth.
CRM.
It's a CRM.
There is no CRM.
Well, after they blew, I know Rick blew it up or whatever.
Well, at least in the one area, right?
But
folks?
it was a huge. What they say, 50,000 people were at CRM. Isn't that the number they had?
But they were all let free. Remember the radio that was going on?
I get that, but from a technology standpoint, it isn't like Rick and Michonne wiped out everything they had.
But then we didn't get any on screen. We didn't get anything that says Rick and Michonne are taking over that place.
No,
we know is that the couple people stayed behind.
But
again,
I'm merely saying
I'm
merely saying from a technological standpoint, they had attack helicopters, weaponry, equipment, hospitals. New Babylon is like they're like in the Old West days compared to that. There's zero chance. I don't care. If they
hold on. We just there it is.
Well, you got to give
that's a 6-inch blade that she's got there. We just paused it where she comes around the corner. She's holding the blade. It's a 6-inch.
Bro, you stick that close to your spine.
That's a 6-inch fucking blade.
She should have just hit him with something. Like she should have lost
he probably
her
should
knife.
We're looking
dead.
at it right
But
now. It's
again,
it's roughly a
we're in
5
The
to
Walking
6
Dead.
inch blade.
So the whole point was to get you scared that he was going to do it.
Ginny got a scratch.
If you guys are at this point, like you were saying, I'm just taking it for the ride. Now you're going to cherry pick.
Well, no, I'm not trying to cherry pick this dude. It was a friggin' zero of an episode. Nothing happened.
No, I'm talking about the blade.
Well,
yes,
I
again,
get
something
the blade.
happened. It's just you didn't like what happened.
I don't.
That's what I'm trying to.
Where does it go?
Terrible. So why did? That's
why we're trying to clarify.
Point? So she gets in there, stabs him in the middle of the fucking back,
and because Ginny's dead, all of a sudden everybody changes.
She realized that he was there trying to help Ginny. It was all
again. You don't have to like. I'm just saying shit did happen.
And
that's plausible for what you guys are trying to pick apart. That's fair. But I'm just saying.
I feel so. I feel so empty after this episode. I feel nothing. It's just like
I'm the same
I feel
way.
like I could have not even watched this, and it wouldn't have mattered.
I stabbed you right in the middle of the back, and then and he wasn't even mad. He's like, oh, I guess. And then they give us the fucking clip show. We go on. Together.
Yeah, the last 10 minutes.
You can't expect him to be mad because she's attempted 15 different attempts.
I know,
and he's accepting of a death coming.
I know,
but
it's like either do it or don't. You're gonna make me like I said.
Look, I'm glad though to what you're bringing up at the end there with the voiceovers between Maggie and Negan. Let's just say now, for hypothetical sake, there is a season 3. We know now, according to their words, they are done with the. Maggie is going after Negan. Negan is going to accept.
Are they though?
Well, they just said it right there.
Right, they did. But are they?
So they're going after Dom.
Again, Dave, if you listen to my words, we're playing out a hypothetical. What they set up there should be no more of this Negan and Maggie stuff because it's done, guys. For Maggie, Lauren, Jeff, love you to death. You guys rock as actors, but no more of this. Butting heads. I'm not saying Maggie should never forget as a character of what happened, but we're done now. Let's. Maggie's not doing it. Negan will accept a death someday, but time to move on from that story.
Well, when the whole storyline was, is Maggie gonna kill Negan? Like that was the whole storyline, and had a number of opportunities, never did it. And it was always kind of the waffling back and forth. And like I said, Guys, I don't know how you feel. I feel like you could have not watched this episode and it wouldn't have even mattered. You could have just ended the season after episode 7 and be like, okay, well, on to the next one, I guess. The battle continues because what are you telling me that Negan and Maggie and our Marshal are going to take on New Babylon? Is that what we're going with? Is that the new season? And now Dama's going to take off with Herschel because New Babylon's rolling into town like it's nobody's business and there's nobody left to fight. They're going to get the methane, take over New York. And that's that. Like,
Croat's still out there.
Well, Croat's out there somewhere if he's trip and fall and hurt himself or something. But I just feel let down by this finale because I was genuinely hoping for something big. And look, I'm not saying that I needed to have Maggie take out Negan. That's not what I'm aiming for. But I just would have liked to have seen something, in my opinion, that mattered. Like, and again, Kim was on borrowed time. Kim Coates did fantastic. I wish you were on the regular season in its heyday, but yeah, just kind of a big miss and a zero for me. I'm sorry, guys. I know maybe I'm judging The Walking Dead a little bit hard here, and I know that spinoffs haven't been the greatest, but come on. I mean, come on. A 6-inch blade right to your spine, essentially.
I should insert the Mason Quinn. You know, at this point of The Walking Dead, we're just
I
taking the ride.
want to take the ride on a good story, but it's just like, holy shit, we're back and forth and back and forth
Quinn,
with
you
this.
can't go after Dave about his little tirade about the bear and then tell him to just be A-okay with it.
Wow, the bear was fun.
Bear sucks.
Negan got a 6-inch knife in the middle of his back. Like, when was that? Like, have you fallen down lately? He got up faster than somebody who just had a slip and fall.
Well, he was still standing up. Yeah. He fell down and then stayed down, and then he got carried.
How did we get the walkers under the
Well, I'm not even worried about. I don't even care about that. Maybe they had those dog collar things that hurt.
What do you got in the church? The altar. We had a giant
part of the ninjas.
Altar.
It's part of the ninjas.
A giant altar with fucking 20 walkers, and not one of them. Hey, we're gonna corral you under there, and I get it. You tip it up, and you start pushing them under there, and you tip it back down. Not one of them did it. What's that noise coming from underneath?
That's my stomach. It's grumbling
underneath your altar. They just look. It just.
Again, for artistic purposes, they've made the walkers behave so out of character.
Like Negan's walking, fucking coming in through the fucking door. Oh, hey there, pal. I'm just gonna put this piece of plywood here. Don't mind me.
Don't come after me.
It just got so. If the writers of Fear the Walking Dead,
this is better than Fear. So Ian and Andrew, stay away.
Oh God. Oh fuck me. It was just like, I don't know, make me feel something. I'm so just, what a blah fucking episode. And this was your, hey,
finale.
Guys, this is the series.
We gotta go on together.
Possibly the series finale. I don't know. I almost feel like when they're getting ready to shoot this, hey, AMC, we kind of got to wrap episode 8. Can we get some money for a season 3? Yeah, we'll let you know. Well, is that a yes or is it a no? You know what? We'll let you know. And then the writers were like, well, fuck you then. Fuck it. You know what? We'll just, we'll just phone this one in.
We'll leave it open-ended.
We'll leave this one ended and phone it in. Lauren, Jeffrey, guys did great. Look, we don't know what to tell you. They're not sure if we're going to get more money for next season. So let's just record what we can and we'll just leave it open. Like,
the Marshall's expression throughout this episode and most of this season
is 90%.
Is my expression. Like,
that was 90% of him. So they wrote him interesting.
It's just
I feel bad for him.
Is everybody around here completely crazy? That's the Marshall.
I don't have that much to say, Diamond Dave. It was just shit.
Yeah. No, so with me, I'm disappointed how it ended because I'm not a fan of them leaving it potentially open for season 3, but I see what they did here. If they were not going into season 3, they left a lot of questions for you, the fan, to just write your own story to the end. But they did give us the final cap of, all right, the Negan Maggie story is this was the last step. This is how I'm taking it. This was the last episode. If we come back ever on any Walking Dead, there's no more of this between the two. Yeah. We're moving forward now, like they said in their dialogue there. So I'm disappointed with how they ended season 2 here because there's no guarantee, according to what we looked up, that it was either greenlit or canceled. So I would have loved a little bit more of either some dialogue between Negan and Maggie saying, hey, just something threatening, like, just so you know, that was me letting you know anytime, anywhere, but from now on, we're moving forward. Whatever. Doesn't even matter. Just something.
That's a big. I'm gonna stab you right.
Even
in the middle of the back
though
with a
Maggie had
6-inch
15
blade.
different opportunities prior, even last season, and some in the Walking Dead season.
God, why did they just leave New York? Why are they here?
Well, and the Marshal.
We have it paused on the scene with Maggie holding this big fucking knife.
I felt like this episode was good until the last couple minutes. The stabbing didn't bug me at all because why would you? I mean, look at the shit that we've been putting up with anyways. You two trying to pull out the realistic shit now is just kind of
Why a
worthless.
stab? Why
But
not just hit him with something?
with Marshall, I'm really curious to see what they're going to do now because in that dialogue too at the end, they made it sound like he's chosen Maggie and Negan as well.
Absolutely.
But again, we don't know if we're ever going to have a season 3 to even just see how that really plays out. And the methane to me it's not a huge important piece, but it's like, okay, you guys teed up the Marshal saying we can bring back the old world, right? So we already know how the new Babylon players play, but now, granted, Dave, well, that was under the old governor. We got a new one now, and it's babyface all the way.
Brand new day.
But I don't know. Either way, I do wish they would have tied up some more things and just kind of changed up a couple things to make it feel more like it ended instead of making us feel like we're getting a season 3, if that makes sense. So, and the Herschel thing, this is where I'm going to nitpick even more, and you probably already clicked off now because you're like, fuck you, Dave. But why did we cancel the main show? That's what's bugging me because it seems like they left off here from the little bit that I can remember of the Herschel arc in the comics. We should have just kept the main show running.
Should have just
kept it going because
wouldn't that have been easier than having 8,000 spin-offs? Just
It
keep
would've.
the main show going, tell the story, and be done.
I'm trying to think of what franchise had more spin-offs, and I cannot think of anything that had 7 spin-offs, 6 live-action TV spin-offs.
Well, and the reason why I say that is because more folks were still attracted. Yeah, ratings were down, but they were still more attracted to the main show because of of all the characters we've seen doing these spinoffs. Have they been okay? Some have been okay.
Fear was the first one, wasn't it?
Fear was the first one, but that was because they were still riding on the high of where they were. And
well, I mean,
the
they
first
had
2 seasons were good.
Yeah, they had
enough.
the webisodes
and then
and stuff,
season 3 was just Tank City. After that, and opinions vary on that because I see people say 1 through 3 are great, and then it's downhill. But 1 to 2 for me. But either way, back to this. It was stupid to write off Carl, right? I think we can all agree on that for the majority of us anyway. You could have Judith take Carl's spot. We could still ride the main show with Herschel and Judith doing their thing from the comic and still involving our players here. But again, I'm kind of at a loss because and again, you actors, Lauren, Jeff, the Marshal, of course you got Kim, you guys crush it as usual. It's just the writing I wish.
I don't know
and the AMC. I really wish. I don't know. I just wish that they had the main show still because you could have easily still rode those coattails into the final comic and still been all right. And then you could have done your spin-off.
Yeah, I mean, and
whatever.
And I agree with you there. The problem, I guess the problem for me where the reason I don't care about the methane and to me it's not a big deal is because in every spin-off we've seen communities have power. They have cars, they have electricity, they have Apache helicopters, and even on Fear, they had the oil refinery. Like, energy's not a big deal. If this was the only show where they had energy and this was the first time we saw somebody with, cars, then it would be a big deal.
Well, remember, all those other places ruined it for the most part from what I remember. So this right now is the only one that's standing strong.
Our crew comes in and they ruin everything. They find.
So far, they haven't ruined this.
Yeah,
so far.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it would be a big deal if I hadn't seen some power source before. But it's just like, I don't see how the methane is like the magic bullet that's going to solve everything. Now, the reason it gets tricky is because of the goofy timeline that we have of how far ahead we are in Dead City. We don't know what our other spots are doing. So that's where it's tricky. But we don't know. They haven't told us. So how can I care about the methane? I mean, to me, it was just a reason for Negan and Maggie and Marshall to have to be sucked into doing something with New Babylon pushing things forward.
And with how far ahead they are, let's just say Michonne and Rick decided, not that they would, but who knows? Maybe they said, fuck the helicopters. You know, and there's no helicopters from where the last spot
I mean,
was.
in Daryl, they still got Jeeps in Daryl, and Carol was in a side-by-side, for God's sakes, when she was dodging those rounds. You remember that? That was one of your favorites.
Those two women up in Greenland or Iceland or whatever, they had some energy there. Either way, I don't know.
I think a webisode about those two would be interesting, like how they just slowly lose their mind.
that would be interesting.
That'd be kind of fun.
But again, I just wish they kept the main show. And I wish they would have just kind of gave us more of a different ending with a more definitive, hey, this is season 2 ender.
Well, right.
And if we get a season 3, cool, because we left potential spots open.
Well, I mean, it's arguably two of the greatest characters in The Walking Dead, in the whole series. Maggie and Negan are top tier A level or S level, isn't that what the kids say now? S level characters, and this is how they potentially go out.
Potentially,
you know, I mean, to me, it's you know. So I guess we'll see where we go from here. I don't know. It sounds like Daryl, you know, is obviously coming back. I don't know if they're done filming or whatever, but we'll see what season 3.
It's coming up in 2 months, 3 months.
All right. Yeah. So I guess we'll see what happens there. But yeah, boy, this last episode of Dead City was a big miss for me, unfortunately.
More like Dud City.
Look at this guy.
Get it?
It writes itself.
Dud, because
Dud City. Well, again, Lauren, Jeffrey, Kim, everybody.
All actors did great. Marshall.
Thank you for your service. Marshall, you looked as confused as the audience. So.
And I would love to talk to Lauren or Jeff one of these days, or the writer of this show, and why did the Marshall have to give 90%?
You'd have to get
no off camera. No off camera. Respect. Hey, why'd you guys tell Marshall?
Who wouldn't love to talk to these guys off? So what did you really think? Oh, it fucking sucked. We knew it.
No, I just want to know,
did you see the bear episode? Oh yeah, we did.
I love the bear episode, by the way. That was fun.
Just Uncle Rico from the balcony, right in the eye.
Bear episode was fun.
Good time.
Well, all right. I guess we're signing off on this one, folks. So for time and
we didn't even do a rating. The season.
I'd prefer we didn't.
I'm giving it.
Let's not be lazy. Let's get our boards out.
Well, mine's already here, but I just got to rip off the old horror film. It's a 3. It's a 3 for me. Yeah, I just wish, like I said, you already heard the nitpicks. 3 for me on the season, but. Yeah, I mean, there were some good episodes. There were some questionable episodes.
God, it wasn't that long ago. We had what we considered the best episode of the entire Dead City series. Yeah, that wasn't that long ago.
Yeah, 2x6.
And then we had this for the finale.
I will say 3 because we did almost touch some levels of fear. But we've also had some great episodes. And then the season ender sometimes, again, just for my taste. Hopefully you enjoyed it, though. For my taste, I wish they would have just changed up some things to make it feel like season 2 could have been the end of the series, but instead it felt like we were going into a season 3, which, if that is true on Google, those articles, it was neither greenlit or canceled.
Yeah.
So
we'll see. Yeah. So for me, folks, you know, if you've watched the channel, I've said a number of times that the finale can really dictate my score for a series. The biggest one that comes to mind immediately is Moon Knight. They bombed for my opinion, they bombed the finale, and for me, that kind of affected the whole series. And this one is no different. The finale for me was a dud. You probably could have passed on it, and it wouldn't have mattered. So for me, it's a 2.8. Look, there was some good stuff this season. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough to carry it to the levels that we expect from our S-tier characters, Maggie and Negan. I expect more out of those two. just as I expect a lot out of Daryl and Carol, and of course, Rick and Michonne. So we'll see what happens.
2.5. I've said all I would like to say about this.
All right, send it home, Quinn.
All right, folks. For Diamond Dave Damone, Appleton Oak, I'm Mason Quinn. This was Bad Medicine.
See ya,
That
Daryl.
was Dud City. We'll see ya for whatever comes next. Take care, folks.